and he's 12th in the league in made threes this year. He's hit 93 going into play tonight.
A baller, simple and plain. Mavericks aren't work.
Moving on from Tuesday night because you have to do it.
Emotionally,
yeah.
It's very difficult. If you've ever played in this league, you know. There's Luka. He did. Yeah. Got a piece for sure.
A basket and a block to start the game. And a three.
Still, I just like when they defend and get out.
Here's Gordon on a drive and kick. Jalen Green for three. Luka's looking for support. He's got players trailing him. Through the hands of Dinwiddie, but right into the midst of Hardaway for a three ball.
I do realize how hard it is. Luka doesn't. He just goes out and gets it done.
That's right.
Superstar type performances.
All players in their 20s. Here's Wood up top and nails it.
Christian Wood has been really solid defensively lately.
There's Ntilikina staying in front of Jalen Green, forcing a tough shot. His eyes, Smith's eyes light up when he sees the Mavericks, and you're right about Şengün in passing. He had 6 assists against Chicago the other night. He had 25 against Chicago, going 10 for 12 on Monday.
How old is he? He's very young.
Yeah, 21 years old.
21, so that can happen.
Late in the game last week,
Sure did.
when the Mavericks hung on and beat Houston by 6.
I remember talking about that.
Smith, right?
In Houston, and you were talking about how good he was.
Dinwiddie splash on a three.
A production of Doncic.
Kevin Porter Jr. no good. Offensive rebound, Jabari Smith. Smith gives the ball up. Porter will reload and shoot again and hit this time. Offense right now, they've scored on 7 out of the last 8 trips down the floor. But it's an empty possession this time as it was missed by Green. And then Bertans runs the floor and clamps it home. Tip out by Powell. Our second volleyball reference already, Skip. Here's Kemba. Right, and a wraparound. And Powell.
Not pulled up the way it needed to for him to be the NBA player he could have been.
McKinley Wright, the 4th, is in the game. Christian Wood's coming back in. Dinwiddie, nice. Mid-range jumper. Porter, no good. Wright. Love that rebound. McKinley Wright up ahead to Powell. Powell's able to gather it in. To the cup with a foul.
We had so much other stuff to talk about. Oh.
Man, that's some nice handles there by Kevin Porter Jr. And then a pass and KJ Martin. He is a three for Jabari Smith Jr. Oh, and that's the first bad-looking shot he's taken all game long.
It is, but oh my goodness.
Wow, Powell runs the floor. Another fantastic dime from Luka on the money to Dwight Powell. Again for Houston. Dallas defended Şengün's attempts to go back to Jalen Green, but they're not able to stop that. Luka driving around a screen. And trapping another great dime to Powell. That Luka Powell hookup is produced in the league, about 18 a game. So the Mavericks have seen that weakness and exploited it so far as Porter puts up a 3 late in the shot.
He's going to make most of those.
Well, he's only 33% for the year on threes. He's 41% in the last 4 games. Luka drive and kick. Wide open corner. Yes, sir. Tim Hardaway. First half now for Hardaway. Knocking down his 3rd three. Here's Smith up top. Smith's been great inside. He's missed a couple of threes, so he takes it back down inside. Şengün left his feet. It's Dinwiddie into Luka. Yeah, baby!
Yeah, that was a tough attempt that time.
Running the floor. And a foul called as well. Hardaway's got an opportunity for a three-point play as once again Dallas run.
He's averaging 2 blocks a minute tonight, Hart. That's 5 blocks in 11 minutes. That's really good stuff.
And an off-balance quickly by Ntilikina to a trailing Luka. Drives inside of Şengün, goes under Smith, and he was ready to sprint up the floor, but slowed it down. Smith with 16 points. If this is a made 3 by Dinwiddie, no, he ends up giving it up. It's a give and go. Ntilikina, oh, the ball, hot potato right now. They got to do something with it, and how about that for something? And he's sitting on 9 assists. 53rd career triple-double the other night. And a 3-ball. That was David Guthrie and Tim talking before the game.
It's like they were standing in an elevator or something.
The only thing they didn't get to was the weather.
Nope.
Kevin Porter Jr. was.
Look at this pass.
Wow. Again, over the top to Dwight Powell. And Powell waits. Porter on the offside, and the Mavericks are running. Luka waiting for someone to serve. Back up to Hardaway, no good, but Powell missed. got up over 20, got to 22 at one point here in the third. Right now 17. And here's Luka going after Luka, and this time.
That's the big thing. They needed that 60.
Corner three, Jalen Green. And he on the bench. With 1 minute left in the third quarter. Mavs in front by 15. And that is a one-handed lob pass.
Luka makes behind the back.
Bertans runs the floor. Luka's passing is exquisite. The individuals really play well against. Man, Dwight Powell just got, he got slammed in the solar plexus, and Luka amidst all. Powell's gone out. Wood with 5 fouls, but he's had a great game. He's in, and nothing he can do to stop that. He had a double-double in a game last March against the Mavs down in Houston. 16 points, 11 boards. Wood for 3. Bullseye. Oh, wow. Got a foul call there on Dallas. Garrison Matthews. Three-pointer is good for him. Been a specialist in drawing offensive fouls over the last 2 seasons. McKinley Wright swings it to Dinwiddie in the corner. It really starts with how you defend in transition. The Mavs, if you go before Kidd's first season with the head coach last year, is with Tim is in here late in the game. McGee's been taking a few threes lately, but he turned that one down to go inside of the reverse jam.
That was saucy. Drop step, reverse dunk.
Jalen Green.
That's the case a lot of nights for young players, a young team. And Houston clearly one of the youngest teams in the league.
Oh, nice skim with a three. Beloved by the fan base. A contributor and some famous wins for the Mavericks as well. Injuries forced him into rotation minutes in the first half and in important parts of the second half. Boban with a follow.
What's wrong, man?
Good to see him get up to 10 tonight.
4-3. Jaden Hardy just. McGee pushed it up to the right hand and it rolls in.
Well, when everybody plays,
Yes.
that's either a good sign or a bad sign. Bogey
Back against the Knicks on Tuesday, and then a professional performance tonight, beating the Houston Rockets by a final of 129.